My name is Gilang Perdana, which is the number 192203323. And in this video that I want to present the media that I created for the young learners. And that media is uh, a website I created with website application. And that website application name is an airport. And in this report, this application is good and compatible with all age, including young learners and a high school or even someone in college. So in this game, as students, you just need to enter a code that that your teacher gives to you. Now let's enter the code. While it is true that Nearpod application is really good and versatile in its various feature, it's a little bit too heavy for the Indonesian internet. It's a little bit heavy, but it's really a good application. Let's just say test. And this is for the students to enter their name or their optional nickname. And then click join or listen. In this day and age that a lot of young learners already know how to use their phones, their computer, this age is already dominate with information technology. Now, this is the view that student will see if their teachers is still waiting for the other students. And up here, there is a 15 seconds. It's a limit from each answer that you can give. The limit is 15 seconds. And this is the view of the teachers that will see. Now we can only see one people, and that is this test one. Now let's start the activity. And this is how the students see the games. In these games that we have to matching pairs, a pair games. See, this is the right choice to choose. That's the time's up. If we exceed the 15 seconds that given by the teachers, this is what will shows in the screens. Now, this is the second slide. Now, in this second slide, if we choose a different animals, it will show that they are not the right choice. And if we give the right choice in a time, on time, I mean, there will be there will be screens that show how much tries that you do. Now the next one, and it will show that in this teacher screen will show that how much the right answer from the previous one. The previous slides, there's 4 pictures with 2 match animals. So the test one, the previous one that I showed in the student screen, is got all of the answers. So it's 2 and 2. But if they are uh, got one wrong answers or not on time, then it will be 1, 2, or 0, 2 at all. And it tries, and it tries. The minimal you can get, the best one is 2 tries. The 3 tries is not really that good, but it's for young learners, so it's not really that bad. Now let's go to the next slide. In the next slide, it's still a matching pairs. And in this slide, the student need to know what kind of horse and a zebra. Horse and zebra have a similar physics, but ultimately they are different than each other. The, the difference is that they have, in the zebra, they have a stripes, and horse doesn't have a stripe. No. And why did I choose that 4 pictures? It is to train the young learners to differentiate 2 different animals with a similar physics. Now let's try the next one. Oh, it's still a horse. If the others doesn't have, uh, if all of the student can answer what the answer from the games itself, it will show that we have to try again activities, because there's not, we don't have a score. Start. Okay. Now let's see. After we choose both of these, we can see their scores. Now to the next question. I don't give a specific time limit in these pictures, because I want to explain why did I choose these puppies and these adult dogs. In these 4 pictures, uh, there is 2 different animals, a monkey and a dog. While a monkey have a similar, I said, age, but in the case of the dog, the both of them have a different age, and one of them is a puppy that maybe a few months old, and in this one is an adult dog. And I want the student to know that while these puppies and dogs have a different age, ultimately it's still the same species. And that is what students need to learn. Now, next one. Still the same like the previous one. This is the little baby of a tiger, and it's the adult one. The tiger and the cheetah, while they are similar in their physics, they have a little bit of the difference between a cheetah and a tiger. And student needs to know that how to differentiate these different species because they are different. Okay. And the next one, still the same with an adult one and a baby one, panda and the bear. Now, in this game, I created it. It called memory test. In this game, we have to match two same pictures at the same times. So let's see. We have a horse in here, but we have a giraffe in this teacher screen. While in study screen, we have a horse. And that means is that while it is the same games and the same pictures, the place that the picture is not the same. I mean, the picture that plays it is not the same. Like this one, it's a horse, but in the teacher view, it's a giraffe. Now let's see that if we choose a two picture but a different picture, it will immediately close itself. See, now let's see if we choose the same one. An elephant. If we choose the right one, it will save like this. It means that student already found what we have to do. A cheetah, a giraffe, a horse in here, cow, dog, a monkey, a zebra, a cat, a bear, a cat is here, not that one, a zebra, a cat, and a tiger. While it is possible to make the move more less than 26, it will be hard for the young learners to do these games faster than I can do it. But of course, it's not impossible. Now let's go to the next one. And the next one, it's called Time to Climb Games. It's a little bit too heavy for slow internet, so we have we need a good connection to the internet. And this is how the teacher's screen will see. We can choose a few different themes like an underwater, space, or a Mount Himalaya. Let's just choose space. And this is the game. Now in this is the student screen. They can choose their own avatar. There will be sounds that catch the young learner's attention. Every animals have a different theme and a different music. Choose a beer, and then they can join the game. Here we only because I only choose one participant. There's only we want participant in here, and this is how the teacher's screen. Now let's start the game. This is how the students. This is the question. Every question has a 30 seconds limits, and the student needs to think fast and choose what is the most what they think the right answer is. Let's choose a tiger, and that's if we choose the right answer, we will climb the mountain. The faster we choose the right answer, the bigger or the longer we move to the mountain. So now let's choose a wrong answer from a rhinoceros. Let's choose a bear, and that's it. And they will show that the correct answers. And if we choose the wrong answer, we will not move that far, but we still move, but we won't move same with the one who choose the right answers. With these apps, I'm sure that the young learners will be more interested in playing games than studying, because when I'm that age, I'm more, I realize that I'm more interested in games than in studying. But with these apps, we can combine those two methods from studying and games. We can make the studies fun, and we can make the games to be more close to the education that we need. And that's all from me. And the last one, if the play already ends, there will be show how much the points that we got and who is the number one and who's the number second or third place. Now, maybe that's all from me. Oh, and last one. In the teacher screens, you can see which one uh, scored the highest. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.